Good afternoon, yogis. I was just waiting for the YouTube. We're trying to get the YouTube and the Facebook Live going at the same time, practicing to see if I can have this ironed out for tomorrow morning. So cross your fingers with me. I'll confess I don't know exactly what I'm going to do right now, but it may not be tailored towards the gentle yogis. I'm just going to see what comes out. And so if it's good, join me. If anything's a little bit too much, you can always take child's pose and rest and breathe, or go back to one of the gentle practices that I've posted. And I will be doing a gentle practice tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as well. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, let everything go. And just begin to feel and sense into your body. As you breathe in, feel your lungs expand. As you breathe out, surrender the carbon dioxide. Let it all go. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Perhaps add a little mantra or a thought like inhale calm or inhale peace. And then exhale stress, exhale anxiety, exhale negativity, letting it all go. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath in and out and in, full and empty, empty then full. Every time you breathe out, allow yourself to relax a little bit more, letting your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Letting your knees relax down, letting your inner thighs soften. Feeling your shoulders, feeling your hips. And taking a moment to pause in gratitude for the whole tapestry of human sensation and motion. This body, this breath. Even knowing gratitude for things that we don't like this coronavirus epidemic that we're dealing with currently. Knowing that when we make it through to the other side, we'll be all the more grateful, all the more appreciative to have survived this. Take a deep breath in as you stretch up hips to head. And as you exhale, start to catch your shins, tuck your chin, lean back and round. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, round. 2 more deep breaths in. And out. 1 more deep breath in. And out. Bring your hands to the mat. Take a deep breath in as you stretch up hips to head. And on your out breath, walk yourself forward and down. Close your eyes. Go where it's safe to go. Let go and surrender. Feel your body breathing deeply. Exhale, let everything go. One more slow, deep breath. Walk yourself off to the right. Breathe in and reach. Breathe out and soften. And maybe go back to your mantra, your repetitive thoughts.
like breathe in calm and breathe out stress. Or maybe breathe in peace and breathe out anxiety. Whatever combination of words is working for you, do that. Or if you just prefer to breathe and settle into the silence, do that. If it's a little bit much and you need to make little micro mini movements, little adjustments in your fingers and your toes and your hips and your head and your shoulders, do that. Micro mini adjust your breathing, sending your breath to where it's most needed. If I'm staying in some of the postures a little bit long today, or going a little bit too far, adjust for your body. Do what you can. And don't worry about the rest. My shoulder and hip are really enjoying this stretch, so I'm going to stay and luxuriate a little bit longer. If you've been here too long and your left hip and your left shoulder are yelling at you and signaling to you that you need to come out, listen to your body. It knows best. Whatever you choose, breathe deeply. You can always circle your head, your wrist, your neck, maybe the rib cage. And whenever you're ready, we're going to be working our way over to the other side. Oh, wow. So when we stay somewhere for a long time, make sure you come out slowly. Be gentle with your body. If your hips and shoulders aren't very open, that was probably too long. So listen to your body. It knows best. If your left shoulder, hip, and knee were screaming, don't do what I'm doing. You know, I'm doing my own personal practice today, not being super mindful of what beginners would find comfortable. So if you're a beginner and this is just too much right now, I suggest you turn this off and you find one of the more gentle practices, like the one I posted from Monday, March 23rd, that Facebook Live one. You could try that one. See if that works better for you. I also have some shorter gentle practices too. You can look through the page on SoFlo Shannon Yoga on Facebook.com and see what works for you there. But right now, I'm just stretching, taking some time for myself, supporting myself with my grounding blend, my essential oils, this beautiful practice space that I've created to share with you, the pretty orchid, my yoga and chakra posters, the things that make me happy. So surround yourself with whatever makes you happy. And once again, if this practice is too much for your body in this moment, don't try to force through it. Don't think that just because she's doing it, I should be able to do it, or I bet I could force myself to do it. We don't want to force in yoga. I want to be gentle. I want to be kind, compassionate. Sometimes the only compassion that we get is the compassion that we give ourselves. And sometimes if we're not willing to show compassion to ourselves,
then it's hard for other people to see an eventuality where they can show us compassion as well. So being the change that you wish to see in the world, making time for yourself to slow down, to breathe, to just be. A human being, not a human doing. And if you're a beginner, you might find more comfort by propping yourself up with pillows or cushions, and or not going so far, and or not staying so long. Whatever you choose, breathe deeply. Exhale completely and let it all go. Take another deep breath or two here. When you're ready to come out, if you stayed a long time, go slow, breathe, feel what there is to feel in your body in this moment. My shoulders and hips really needed that. If you're still with me or you're joining back in now, gently lengthen out your legs. Maybe turn your head side to side. We're going to bounce and rock. But after that side to side stretch, my neck wants to go to one side and then the other. And just pause and breathe and feel. Right side of the neck as the head goes left. And then left side of the neck as the head goes right. Let's do a little head circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your spine long, your shoulders down, your neck and throat open. And then maybe go the other way. Keep breathing in and out, out and in. And back into center. Roll your shoulders forward and up as you breathe in and back and down as you breathe out. If you're more comfortable with bent knees, you can bend. But after having mine bent for so long, I feel better with them straight right now. One more breath. Go the other way. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. One more breath. Bring your hands out and up. And exhale, forward and down. Two more sun breaths. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, forward and down. You can add the chin. I like to. If it hurts your neck and back, don't. Keep your head level. Gently bounce your knees. Let your feet rock side to side. And then we're going to go wider and in and out. And a little circle. Snap, crackle, and pop is good. We're getting synovial fluid into the joints. Go the other way. At least that's what my teacher, Marcia Cohen, always told me. Stretch out, hips to heel. If it's safe, inhale all the way up and exhale into Paschimottanasana, full forward fold. If you feel better walking yourself out along the legs from hips to heels, feel free to do so. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slow, deep breaths into your back or thighs or wherever you feel the pull most.
If it's nice, you can inhale and lengthen, and exhale and soften.
Few more slow, deep breaths. I'm feeling a lot of tension in my hips and shoulders. So as I'm breathing in, I'm directing breath consciously into my hips and shoulders. And as I'm breathing out, I'm consciously asking my hips and shoulders to let go. Focused on those muscles, seeing if I can relax them with my out breath. I find that helpful. And I'm just beginning to settle into the posture this morning, where it's really beginning to feel sweet. And again, if it's too much for your body, I'm not doing a gentle beginner class this morning, so feel free to switch it off and go back to yesterday's or one of the others on SoFlo Shannon Yoga on Facebook. Or again, just hold the postures for a shorter time, maybe go in and out, take a few breaths, come out, maybe try it again. You can repeat the posture maybe 5 times if you like. Just going where it's safe for you to go.
And when you're ready, gently, slowly come up and out.
Oh my God, that feels amazing for me this morning. I normally don't hold my postures that long. I'm usually worried about my students and checking on them and just demoing a little bit. So for me, it feels really good to just go in and hold it for as long as my body says yes right now. Spread your toes, circle your ankles, go the other way. And if you're still with me or if you're joining back in, feel free to jump in and out. We're going to go into child's pose. I love child's pose. It's one of my favorite postures. Posture of surrender for me. Head down, chest down, belly down. Go into my own little world. It's kind of a beginner version of snail for me, in that going into your own little world type of experience. You have to be pretty open to get into snail. And again, here, we're not looking to get the head all the way down or the chest on the thighs. If none of that's happening, you might try a body pillow or a couple of pillows, maybe a body pillow longwise and another pillow under your head, and then maybe even another little cushion under your bottom. Some of us like a little rolled up towel under the ankles or tops of the feet, maybe just like a little hand towel rolled up there, or a washcloth, maybe 2 little washcloths. I used to do all those things when I started because my body was crazy tight. I could barely get past my knees in a standing forward fold. But right now, just feeling your body breathing, settling, sinking, surrender. If you know your Ujjayi breath, you're welcome to take that, the breath with sound, the Darth Vader breath, or the ocean breath, or other things it's called. So I didn't know this when I got started this morning, but clearly I'm digging more of a yin yoga flavor to my practice. Holding the postures for a longer period of time, settling, sinking, letting the body go slowly deeper and deeper and deeper. So again, if this is too much, prop yourself up with pillows or don't stay so long or wiggle and move. You could play with child's pose to cat stretch. If you take my class regularly, you know that's one of my go-to moves. Inhaling slowly, arching up, and exhaling forward into cat stretch. And inhaling back and exhaling into child's pose. Maybe some dancing lion where you're going around to one side, the front, the other side, and back. And then reverse if it's nice. If you really wanted to stay in that child's pose a little bit longer, you could. If it was too long, these are some alternatives you could mix in later if you're doing the practice again. We're going to roll through the right shoulder, right hip, left hip, and then start to reverse it. Deep breath in, roll through the left hip, left shoulder, right hip. And maybe one more time. Deep breath in, arch up to cat stretch. Claw the mat gently if that's nice. And come back to neutral spine, flat back. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. And we're going to cat. Let's side stretch first. One side, and then the other. Oh yeah, I'm hearing snack, crackle, and pop. We're going to do this before cat and cow. Little tail wagging. Just wake up the hips, the knees, the shoulders, inner thighs, outer thighs. Wake it all up. Feel your wrists, neck. As always, if you need to switch into fists or elbows at any point or hold those edges of your block, that can be helpful for some of us, so do what you need to do. Inhale, head and tail rise. Exhale, round into cat stretch. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A few more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more deep breaths. One more deep breath. Take a deep breath in, rock your hips to the right, stretching your left side, stretching that right hip as we take the head to the left. And then inhale through center, hips to the left, look over the right shoulder towards the right hip, stretch out the left hip. That's what I was trying to say. It's live. Come back into center. Deep breath in, tuck your toes under, exhale back into down dog. That nice morning stretch. It's morning for me, even though it's almost, 2 in the afternoon. I get up at 8 this morning and I was fiddling with camera angles and lighting and sound and echoes all day. But we'll get this right eventually. And I'll go eat my breakfast after. Just breathe. Bend one knee and switch. And start to walk your dog. Breathe out. Try to keep your chest back, head down, hips up. And then if it's nice, we're going to add some twists in. Right hip back as you look under the right shoulder, and then the left hip back as you look under your left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time to each side. It's nice. Oh. Such a good stretch for my hips and shoulders. Especially this right one. Feels amazing. Oh my goodness. Come back into down dog. Right leg up into 3-leg dog if you can. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come into plank with the right leg hovering. Lower belly in. Inhale back up. Exhale plank. One more time. Breathe in. And out. Deep breath in. Start to bend and twist and open up your hip. One more breath. Slowly unwind, release, right leg down, left leg up, deep breath in. If it's nice, look to the front, come into your one-legged plank, pull that space below your belly in and hover. Inhale back up, toes up, head down. Exhale, one-legged plank. One more time, breathe in and out. And let's take it back up and twist. Such a good stretch. And this time left leg through, right knee down. We're going to take it high if it's a yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just go where it's safe to go as always. And I'm feeling my right inner thigh. So I'm going to take it down. Breathe in. Exhale back into hamstring stretch. Give my inner thigh a break. Inhale, lunge. Wake it up slowly. Exhale, hamstring stretch. And I'm feeling it in my wrist now. So I'm going to switch into fists for a moment. Breathe in. Open up the heart space. Start to explore the front of the thigh and hip, kind of rolling across the front of my right kneecap. But I have to be really on the thigh side of my kneecap. If I'm on the shin side of my kneecap, that's going to hurt. And if it's not good for your body, as always, of course, don't do it. I found a sweet spot. I'm going to settle there and breathe. Oh, there's a really tight line right down the front outer edge of my right thigh. Settling in. Moving the head, shifts it all around at different positions, keeps it more or less in the same spot, but lets me explore a little more subtly. One more hamstring stretch. Let go. Surrender. Just go where you can. Do what's safe. We're going to switch it up. Go to the other side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Started to take it up. I was feeling it in that inner thigh. So we went into the rocks. Inhale first, exhale, rock it back. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, rock it back. Feel into your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. We're going to go into the lunge and hold if it's safe and start to explore the quadriceps, the front of the thigh, and the hip flexors, the front of the hip area, front of the pelvis. So if it's nice, maybe move your head and shift your weight gently right and left. As you move, you'll feel a sensation shift across the front of the thigh, and you can decide, oh, maybe it's all tight, maybe it's all open, maybe you find a tight spot that your body really wants to access. This side's a little more even. On the right side, I had something really tight on that right hip, on that right outer edge. Left side's a little tight, but it's much more even. As you're ready, back into down dog if that's nice. Might have missed a hamstring stretch there, but my body was ready to go on. 2 more deep breaths. Look in between your hands. Stay low. Step, hop, walk, or jump to the front. Forward fold. I'm going to go right into chair pose. Breathe. Shoulders in their sockets. Tailbone tucked under. Lower belly, that space below your belly button drawn in and up. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. Come home to your heart if you can. Deep breath in. Twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Open up your branches if it's nice. Your wings, I mean. Pull back through that left hip. 1 more breath. Push through your feet as you inhale through center. Exhale, twist the other way. Breathe. Feels so good in my shoulders this morning. 1 more breath. Come back into center. Push through your feet. Straighten up or arch open. And come home to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let everything go. 1 more deep breath. And it's my practice. I'm hot. I'm going to go turn the air conditioner down a little bit. All right. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to find center at the top of the mat and flow through a little Surya-Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. 1 more deep breath. Soften, center, settle, and sink. Inhale into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath in, lift halfway up, and step, hop, walk, or jump into plank and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. If it's nice, right leg up into 3-leg dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, step through and find lunge. Back knee up or down. Crescent lunge. Breathe. Woo. Inhale down, exhale up. We're going to bend and twist and maybe flip the dog. So good for my shoulders this morning. Right leg back up into 3-leg dog, release. Left leg up, deep breath in. Step through. I'm going to find crescent. Breathe. Shoulders in their sockets. I know, normally we would have done a vinyasa flow in the middle there. I'm just really enjoying this shoulder stretch right now. Left leg up. Flip it if it's safe. Maybe just bend and twist if it's not. Breathe out. Oh my goodness. My shoulders needed this so bad. And when you're ready, find your plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. You can always skip the vinyasa flow and go into child's pose and rest. If it's safe, right leg up, deep breath in. Warrior two. Exhale. Shoulders down. Keep it high or sink it low. 2 more breaths. Going to the other side. Skip ahead if you're not feeling the flows right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. If it's nice, left leg up, deep breath in. Step through, find warrior two. Back right heel spins down at the 45. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Sink to where it's safe. Tuck your tailbone under. Lengthen your low back. Push weight into the pinky toe edges of your feet. 1 more deep breath. Cartwheel all the way down if you can. Step back, exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. If it's nice, right leg up, deep breath in. Step through, find warrior one. Breathe out. Shoulders in their sockets. 2 more deep breaths. Breathe your way through. Deep breaths, whatever you choose. Heading to warrior two. Back into warrior two. Right leg to the front. And then into triangle. Breathe. 1 more deep breath. Maybe half moon. Reach up and out. And maybe go for that dancer bind if you want to bend the top knee. And connect. When you're ready, release out. Inhale first. Exhale, find your way through the salutation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg up. Warrior two. And then into triangle. Ooh. Breathe. Feel that nice shoulder length. Adjust your head to get the best stretch for your shoulder. And when you're ready, maybe half moon. Maybe not today. 1 more breath. Back and through. Breathe out. And in. And out. Right leg up if you wish. Going back into triangle. Maybe shortening our stance a little bit for reverse triangle. So maybe left hand comes straight down, right hand up. Maybe go into triangle first. And then play with shifting a little bit with the right hand on your hip instead of up. Maybe that left hand's on the shin, a block, a chair. Breathe. If it's safe, reverse half moon. Whew. Even teachers lose their balance. Reach up and out. Yes, and back. And through. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excellent. Left leg up. Deep breath in. We're going to step forward, maybe a little bit shorter for our reverse triangle. And then hold it, maybe on the shin and hip. If you're not comfortable coming down or outside the left pinky toe or bringing the left arm up. If any of that's too much, don't do that. Breathe. One more breath. My shoulders loving this. I'm going to stay longer. Remember, this is my personal practice today. I'm sharing it with you. If it's appropriate for you, wonderful. If it's too much, maybe just watch and enjoy. Maybe put it aside for another time. Reverse half moon. Breathe, push the ground away, lengthen up and out. One more breath. Back down, and I'm going to take another round of flow. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Right leg up, deep breath in. Look to the front, we're going right into pigeon. Back into that hip. Go where it's safe to go. Breathe out. Let go. Surrender. Let go of that which is no longer serving you. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Slow, deep breaths. Feel free to make those little micro mini adjustments, especially if something starts pulling and telling you it's been there too long. Wiggle your toes, shift your ankle, shift your hip or knee. See if that helps. If it doesn't, come out. If it's nice, walk around to your left. Breathe. Such a nice stretch. My right shoulder, hip, and waist were all kinked up this morning. Wasn't too aware of it until I began practicing, and wow, does it feel good for me to dig in and gently open up those tight places. But for me, this is a gentle practice, so if this is not a gentle practice for you, then please stop. Please listen to your body. Please, please, please. I don't ever want to be responsible for anybody hurting themselves. So please, 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 if this is too much for you, don't do it. Oh, we're going to start to find our way up and out. Maybe you like to bend and straighten the knee a little bit. Breathe in and out, in, out. And if it's nice, we're going to bend and twist and open up the hip. And maybe reverse it into rock star. Right leg through, so we're on the pinky toe side of the right foot, the left big toe and arch, left hand falling out behind you where it can go. And when you're ready, unwind. And we'll find our way through flow if you wish. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Left leg up, deep breath in, pigeon if it's nice. So as I always teach my students, you can do a version of pigeon on your back, right knee up, left knee out to the side. So we have the same position in the left knee, hip, and ankle. And then you can put your left hand on the left inner thigh or reach your left hand through the window and interlace behind the right leg. If you didn't get that, but you keep watching my videos, you'll understand what I mean soon enough. It's definitely part of my teaching style to offer variations and options. So today is too much, don't do it. As always, your body knows what's best for you. Just breathe. It's nice. We're going to go off to the side.
My shoulder's going for that twist here where I've got the shoulder just in front of my left foot. Again, if this is way too much for you, don't do it. Just breathe. And when you're ready, unwind. Oh my God, that feels so fabulous for my shoulders and hips. I'm gonna start to take it up and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Take a few more if it's nice. Just bringing some blood flow back into that left leg that we were laying on top of. And if it's nice, maybe bend and twist. You could do this with the right knee down, so you don't have to be in three-leg dog. Maybe flip into wild thing or flip the dog. And then maybe reverse it into rock star. And when you're ready, unwind. Breathe out. We're going to take one more round of flow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pause in your down dog if that's nice. If you need rest, go right into child's pose. This is an advanced practice. This is an advanced class. I'm going to start to bring the elbows down if we can. And walk the toes in towards the elbows. Breathe out. Right leg up. Lift the left heel. If it's safe, play with balance. Head is not touching. And I went over. Even teachers do these things too. That's why we don't want the head touching, because we definitely don't want to injure your neck. So again, it's an advanced practice. If your body's not ready, don't do it today. Don't do it. You have to be ready. And even though I'm ready and I'm a teacher, we still fall hump sometimes. So you have to be extra super careful anytime you're doing something surrounding your neck or head. We want to be so careful with the cervical spine. I think I'm going to settle into some frog, some Mandukasana. Wide knees. I'm going to keep my big toes together today. Hips back. Settle down. Breathe out. Make sure you're breathing. And those of you that know me, I'm still nursing that left hip injury a little bit, even after all these years. So I'm just going to inch-run my knees back in. Come to seated. Do a little cow face, maybe a little thread the needle and wind down. So right leg up and over. Settle your hips down. Maybe hold on to your feet if that's nice. Maybe go for your full bind if that's good. Breathe. Maybe grab your shirt or use a strap or bathrobe belt if you don't quite reach. And if it's safe, we're going to bow forward and fold. Feel your body breathing. In and out. Out and in.
When you're ready, gently, slowly find your way up. Oh, out. Move your shoulders a little bit. And we're going to switch sides. If you want to go through both, feel free. Stack your knees. If it's nice, right shoulder up, right elbow up, left elbow down. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bow forward and fold. When you're ready, come up and out. And move your shoulders. And the other way. Excellent. Find your way onto all fours. We're going to do some cat and cow and thread the needle. Breathe in and out. A few more deep breaths. Feeling your shoulders and hips and all the way along your spine. And then when you're ready, right arm up, deep breath in. On your exhale, come through the window and tap. And then deep breath in, come back up. And this time, keeping your right shoulder away from the right earlobe, thread your needle, right shoulder, cheek, and ear to the floor. Take a deep breath in, push your hips gently back and to the right. And then if it's nice, inhale, hips to the left. And exhale softly back and to the right. So don't feel like you have to go all the way. We're just exploring that right shoulder and upper arm, seeing where it's tight, breathing out, seeing where it needs more opening. When you find a tolerable spot, a place that you can hold, you can stay here, you can bind, you can straighten the left arm, see what's good. Remember, we are playing with advanced practices today. Just sharing my own practice with you, so if you don't have an advanced practice, this is probably not appropriate today's practice for you. Find that balance point. Breathe. You want to take it up, take it up. Find your drishti. Keep breathing out. And when you're ready, release. Right arm up, deep breath in. Oh, such a good stretch. Oh, I'm just going to hold this for a moment. It feels so good. I know you might be back down doing cat and cow. That's fine. My right shoulder just needs this right now. So good. Oh, just another breath or two. Sorry, it's so good. Oh, yeah. Cat and cow. And when you're ready, left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread your needle, left shoulder, cheek, and ear to the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Rock your hips back into the left. Inhale, hips to the right. Exhale, back into the left. Breathe in and out. Explore that left shoulder and upper arm. When you're ready, go where it's safe to go. Bind or float and breathe. One more breath. When you're ready, unwind. Take a deep breath in and out, and cat and cow. Go into down dog. Press the mat away. Lengthen up to your hips, down through your heels. Look in between your hands. Deep breath in. Step, hop, walk, or jump. We're going to find seated at the front of the mat. And roll like a ball. Breathe in and out. After you've rolled a few times, check in with the spine, making sure this is safe for you. You don't have any osteoporosis. Maybe take it up into shoulder stand or half shoulder stand or bridge. Something that your body says yes to this morning. Breathe out. I'm just going to play with my shoulders and see where it feels best today. So shoulder stand, plow, bridge, any inversions that you like. See what feels good to your body. Just enjoying my variations of plow with the twist. Once you're all the way down, just rest and check in. And breathe. Feel your body breathing. Take another few slow, deep breaths just to let your body settle and equalize. When you're ready, we're going to go into fish. So if it's nice, Tuck your thumbs under your hips to help support your low back. Hug your elbows in close to your body. Straighten out your legs. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen head to heels. Empty out your breath. And on your next in-breath, hug the elbows in even tighter as you push down from hands to elbows. Lift up through your chest, lift up through your chin. Open up your neck and throat and heart space. And breathe. When you come down from fish, just rest. Breathe out. So if you don't know how to come out from fish, tuck your chin, slide your elbows apart, sink your spine back to the mat, that rib cage part of your spine. And once your body's flat, with your chin tucked in, your head down, and just rest and check in. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Inhale first. On your exhale, hug the right leg into your chest and squeeze. Take a deep breath in and then twist across your body. Knee to your left, head to your right. Feel your body breathing. Slow, deep breath. Let yourself get progressively more quiet and still. Ready, gently, slowly unwind. Let your right leg lengthen out. Flex your right foot, lengthen head to heel, and then just pause and check in with your body. Feel your body breathing in and out. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hug the left leg in and squeeze. Squeeze out all your breath. Take a deep breath in and then twist across your body. Knee to your right, head to your left. And breathe. In and out. Out and in. Feel your lungs expand and empty out again. Feel the length on the left side of your body. Let go of what you're holding on to that is no longer serving you. Let it all go. When you're ready, gently unwind, squeeze, lengthen all the way down and out, flex your foot, reach up an inch, reach, and release. Let your toes rock in and out and fall open. Let your shoulder blades roll down your back, reach through all 10 fingers. And when you're ready, let your arms get super heavy. I'm enjoying the reach right now. The length in my shoulders, especially through my pinky fingers. It feels so good to my shoulders right now. Ring fingers. Oh, yeah. Release. Oh my goodness, that makes me happy. Makes me smile. That felt so good. If it's nice, take a deep breath and sigh. Sighing is great for helping us release stuck stress. We've all got stuck stress right now, I think. One more deep breath and a sigh. Notice how your body feels. Nothing more to do or be for the next few minutes. Just who and what you already are. Complete. Perfect. More than enough. Making this time and space to be a human being, not a human doing. Slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to deepen your breathing little by little. Moving your head to one side and then the other. Maybe turn your palms down and up. Circle the ankles and or the hands, or just go down and up. Maybe flex and point the feet. If you like to stretch fingers to toes or fingers to heels, you can. When you're ready, roll onto your right side, curl up into the fetal position, and just rest for a few slow, deep breaths. When you're ready, eyes closed if you can, gently and slowly begin to guide yourself up to a comfortable seated position with hands together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath. Let everything go. Pause once more to feel your body, to feel the stillness, balance and equilibrium, the change that we created. And do try and make time every day to slow down the pace of life. Check in with that calm, quiet place of stillness inside. It's so important. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today.